Good afternoon. It's Chris from CryptoFit, and I have probably written this script 3 times over already. I always make a load of notes before I start, but everything has changed inside of about 3 days, which is normal in Safuu land. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't give any financial advice, and I'm just here just to give you some information for entertainment purposes and as a log for myself. So what I'm doing at the moment is I have a small holding of Safuu, and I am going to be keeping it until the sacrifice date on the 20th of October, and then convert over to Safuu X. I'm going to talk a little bit about my strategy a little bit later on, but I want to cover some news. So first and foremost, the last video I said, I didn't say anything about the Dubai thing. It literally happened seconds after I launched my last video. So we're going to Dubai in October 13th to the 17th, and Brian has managed to cop the biggest sponsorship slot, and he's a keynote speaker for I think 2 days. Again, today I just want to talk a little bit about the power of this blockchain and what it will be. I was watching Crypto Lead's video, which I will tag at the very bottom, because that is a very good video when he was talking about the nodes and how much potentially the nodes could actually produce per day. But first and foremost, I think Brian has positioned himself nicely to give the people the blockchain, and he knows that it'll be used, and it'll help keep the price very, very low and competitive for the transaction fees. Now, this is insane. At the moment, he's launched Project Skyline for getting more projects onto Safuu X as the blockchain. Now, it kind of gives a load of extra bits that can be put here. He could create his own pink sale, which means that he could launch some of the projects, and he could basically use the marketing team in place right now to launch those new DeFi projects that are coming out. The DEX will support it, the transfers will support it. More transactions at the lower price means that 88% goes to the nodes, 12% goes to the Safuu X protocol. Now, this is where things start to change. This is now the time for Safuu to support new and upcoming projects onto its very own blockchain. Now, at the moment, if you have a look at the blockchain, every 3 minutes, there's about 200 transactions on Binance Smart Chain. And I was looking at this on Crypto Lead's brilliant video, which I will link down to the bottom. Now, more projects that he encourages onto the blockchain means that as Safuu holders, potentially, again, not advice, he could give us early shouts to new projects, even perhaps some airdrops or a discounted price for anything that is launched on the Safuu X blockchain. And this is where any of the doubters and any of the haters now are completely and utterly dead, buried, got its own gravestone, no matter what. So in order to support the new projects, including Skyline, can have early bird offers or some kind of discount. I hazard a guess that Brian and his team will help with marketing and the launch as well. By all ways, it means that, the more tokens that there are, then the more money that is generated for everyone, which is brilliant. Brian has managed to put this project literally in the laps of everybody, and it's absolutely insane that we absolutely get this 100% right. A couple of things have been pushed back. Obviously, Safuu Airline, don't see that as a problem, because airlines cost a ton. They don't actually make any money on the flight at all. It's the extras that they get the actual money from. Yes, it would be a great advertising tool later on down the line, but let's make money first. The white paper is a little bit late, but actually that's, again, no problem at all. It's actually made out to be a huge advantage in our case, because of the crypto expert in Dubai in the middle of October. The sacrifice date being pushed back, the best part of 80 days means that I can double my investment from the 1st of September on to the 20th, over double, and then pick up all of the discounts and all of the, not discounts, all of the extras that are done on the sacrifice date, which is absolutely perfect again. But more importantly, Brian has actually managed to position this project and everything as making money every second of every single day, 24/7, 365 days a year. Now, the price, if you've looked at historical charts for Ethereum and Binance Smart Chain, as soon as they became a blockchain, it went parabolic inside of a few months, definitely under 6. And you see this massive J curve, these projects going up. Now, a lot of the other ones won't see this, and I can't see any other blockchain that has auto compounding or auto rebasing and being hyper deflationary. I can see the price of one Safuu coin that we're going to get for $6 once it's launched is going to go from $6 to hundreds, like it did with the first one, but with actual utility. And that will be absolutely insane. I believe that in the next, from when the blockchain launches, the first 9 months are going to be absolutely insane. And right now, with all the marketing that they're doing, with all the influencers that, with the exception of Safuu News, they're all doing it just for, they're all doing it because they are absolutely proud of the project, are absolutely supporting the project. And, it's absolutely incredible to see so many influencers. I can count 10, 12, 14 of them off the top of my head. And guys, I actually watch all of your videos. My life is literally watching YouTube videos and reading everything in the Discord. It's a full-time job, looking at everything, and I just love doing it. But my main point for today's video, Safuu, it could be the laziest way to become exceptionally wealthy in 2023, 2024, 2025. So imagine if you had 1,000 Safuu right now, you go and change it over to a Safuu, which is actually a proper utility, and it actually has an amazing upside potential, and you sacrifice on day one, that price is going to go absolutely through the roof. And I'm going to be transferring, I'm going to be sacrificing it all over there. Will I still be buying Safuu in between? Yes, of course I will, because I believe that Safuu will be cheaper and it will still have that auto compounding resource all the way up until the 1st of March. So yes, I will try and buy some more Safuu from the 20th of October all the way through to the 1st of March, just to get that all done, and then see the actual financialization of Safuu, and then have a review. But I don't think I'm going to be selling anytime soon. Just simply the fact that my holding is small. I want to get it to a much higher state, and it does kind of mean that for me in particular that I won't feel the full force of the sacrifice event, but I'm okay with that because I'm sacrificing, and that will be that. As I said about mass adoption in my last video, which actually got, I think 320 odd views, which I think was amazing. Actually gone past 1,000 views on my channel, which is absolutely brilliant. I think about 1,200, got 65 subscribers so far. So if you like my content, please subscribe. Mass adoption will happen with crypto, I believe, in 5 to 10 years. And if Brian's got his hooks into DeFi, which he certainly has now, he's got his own blockchain, which I believe is going to be the future, as I mentioned in my last video, you're going to actually get a huge upside potential. For the moment, $25 a share, it's still an absolute steal. It's massively undervalued. With the marketing and the noise that's going on in DeFi land with Safuu, it's absolutely incredible. In the last 10 hours, we've had 1.1 million pounds in buys. Price is, I just checked before I start, it's 25.51. Now's the time, guys. Now's the absolute time to get involved. And if there's anybody in the UK that wants to give me a shout out, or anybody wants to do some projects with me and some open chats, I'm available anytime. Just drop me a DM on Discord. It's CDO666. I don't don't really post a lot on Discord, but I do read. I wouldn't want to say that I read like a huge chunk of the comments, but I do try my best to read as much as I possibly can. With it going off all the time, I do tend to mute all of the big conversations, but I absolutely love this project, and I want it to go absolutely parabolic. I think it's going to. I don't see any signs of it actually even stopping. And yeah, I just want to say good luck to everybody in Safuu and Safuu X right now. And I'm looking forward to looking for for a brighter financial future. For this is what I'm doing for my family and myself. So absolutely brilliant to do another video. I absolutely love you all. Please subscribe, and it's Crypto Fit Chris from the UK. Take it easy.